definitely be doing that. Whenever you're ready, Harrison.
All right.
You can wait.
It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. A little light is shining through the window. Let me know everything is alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
Has commentating hindered your ability to place 4th place at local tournaments?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it has. I just suck. I just don't practice anymore. It's not because of the commentary. It's more about just life in general. You know, you turn 30
Just life?
and you're like, just
You're
life.
30?
I'm 30.
Wow, you should kill yourself.
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Oh, hopefully this button works. What's up, everybody? It's the show that sucks, number 122. Honzo Gonzo is going to have a great show for you because this is his show, not my show. Great show. All right.
Yeah, this is the show that sucks, number 122. I am at Honzo Gonzo, the most famous person in all of America, and my co-host Harrison, who is currently watching the Giants game. What is the score, Harrison?
We are winning. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Fuck the Dodgers. They can all go to hell. You know, you're lucky, Harrison, because the San Francisco 49ers are disbanding this year. So
They're
you actually
disbanding.
yeah, they're not a team anymore.
Are you kidding? Or I can't tell if you're being
semi-kidding.
Oh.
They have no actual players on the team, so they won't be winning for a couple of decades.
You have a quarterback, right?
Moving on.
I was going to say, all right, we're not going to spend much time on this shit, right? Okay, good.
No. Where's my bottle opener? Whoops. So Ermac, in Mortal Kombat 10, if you didn't know this already, Harrison, I doubt you did, there's a variation of Ermac where you can build a bar of meter when you do a special move in the air. It's a glitch. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, wow, that doesn't seem too bad, you know, but considering you whiffing 2 special moves, making you on combo, you can't be comboed because you get a breaker. So if you get a breaker, you can just whiff 2 more moves and get another breaker. So you become uncomboable. You always have meter, and you could do almost an unlimited amount of moves.
I think you should let people know that this game is out.
It's been out. It was out last time we talked.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's just that nobody could play it.
No one can play the PC version.
That's right. Sorry, my bad.
They fixed the PC version, by the way, if you guys are looking to. They fixed most of the issues. There's still a lot of issues, but it's playable, and you can play the game online and everything. There was a patch already. We had a day 4 patch. Basically, it nerfed a few people's combo percentage, like by a percentage. And it updated the frame data in the game. So...
like change some frame data?
No, it just updated how it's presented, I guess. I don't know.
Does it show frame data in the game?
There's frame data in the game, like Injustice.
Okay.
In Injustice, they had frame data available in the move list. But a lot of it's incorrect, and I don't think NetherRealm understands what frame data actually is. Like, it's weird for me to say that, but I honestly don't think they understand how you're supposed to display it.
Well, I was gonna say, what kind of? Because there's obviously, it's not just, you know, there's what there's like 3 numbers that go with every normal, right? It's like
there's
startup, active, and recovery, right?
Yeah, but these have NRS has weird tendencies is that they have cancelable frames, so they actually put it to where you can cancel. It's not like in normal games where you have a move that's cancelable, you can cancel it. This is like sometimes it's at the very end of the move. Sometimes it's at the very beginning. Sometimes it's in the middle. So it's...
So every move
odd.
has a frame that it can cancel on?
Yeah, so it's all variable canceling frames. And I think it's one of the reasons people think it's kind of bad online, because dealing with variable cancel timings in a lag environment is fucking frustrating, to say the least.
Because I know
So
with Street Fighter, you can cancel in a lot of frames. It's not just one particular frame of a normal.
that's to my knowledge of how it works. The cancel windows. It starts on a frame. I don't know if it ends or they just present it badly, I think. I don't know. But there are definitely different cancel windows. So I don't know. So this variation of Special Ermac was banned at Northwest Majors within, I believe, 10 minutes of a video coming out. I think it was 10 or 20 minutes.
So somebody was, well, I guess Slash, right? Was just like, psych, we're not allowing Ermac.
Yeah, I think they had an emergency Skype meeting or something. It was pretty quick, how they banned it. And it really does need to be banned, because imagine you just can't combo this person ever. Because if he touches you, he gets 2 bars. And if he doesn't touches you, he gets 3 bars. So it's like, you can't combo him. Like, in a game where it has a combo breaker, it's insane. Imagine if, in Guilty Gear, you whiff 2 gun flames and you get a burst. Like, that's insane. Like, or Street Fighter, you do 2 Hadoukens and you get a burst that they can't like bait or anything. You know how crazy that
Or
would
a
be?
super, like.
Yeah,
I mean,
or
you
even
can...
that, like anything, like just it's insane how much meter it actually does build in a game where you're not really supposed to be building meter. Because in Mortal Kombat, you don't build meter if you're connecting moves. It's really weird.
What do you mean by
only
that?
build meter when they're blocking or you're getting hit.
It's kind of weird.
It is incredibly weird. So in a game where you don't build any meter when you're hitting them, and you could build 3 bars in a combo, it's a little broken. So it was banned, rightfully so, I think. It's just it's tough to know what is supposed to be banned, like what's ban worthy nowadays.
I mean, I'd say that's pretty far up there.
I say that's very up there, but there's stuff in MK that's pretty bullshit. That's I wouldn't say ban worthy, but does it need to be patched? Like there's option selects where you can do a normal, and you get if it connects, you get a special move. But if it doesn't connect or is blocked, you get either a different special move that's safe on block or nothing at all, making your string safe. So there's weird option selects like that already in the game. So you can have offenses that are incredibly option selected where you're safe 100% of the time. You don't have to guess.
How does that work? How does it make it a different move on block?
It's really weird. It's how you input it, and like there is negative edge in the game. You can turn it on, but there is negative edge inherently in the game, like most games.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit. So you use that to basically trigger, if it's a hit, the cancel frame will cancel into special. If it's not, then you're not meeting the cancelable frame on the blocked version, or you're meeting the cancelable frame on the blocked version into a different one.
That seems incredibly hard to do.
It's really easy. It's like one motion. Like you just go, and like you press 2 buttons. There's videos. Ultra David has a video explaining it much better than I can.
Okay, all right, I'll have to check that out. I just seem like that's kind of hard to do reliably.
It seems pretty easy on some characters. Well, like say Sub-Zero.
It sounds hard.
So like say Sub-Zero, you do forward 4, which is a forward kick, and if it connects, you get an ice ball, and you freeze them, you run up, you do a combo. But if it's blocked, you do an ice clone where you jump back and you have a little ice clone version of yourself. So basically, in that situation, you're always safe because you're either ice cloning, which means it puts an ice projectile in front of them and you jump backwards, or you're connecting and getting a full combo.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
That'd
and
be
that
like
character's already good.
That would be like in Street Fighter if you tried to do just did meaty crouching medium punch and just option select it, so if you hit him then an uppercut came out, and then if you didn't hit him or if they blocked, a Hadouken came out. That'd be kind of insane.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nuts.
Pretty much what it is. I think that's an incredibly strong option right now that they probably need to fix.
How can they fix that though? I mean, I think they would have to fix the way blocked and hit moves cancel, right? In order to
Yeah.
take out that option select, because it would have to be. I mean, the simplest way to do that would just make the block and the hit version like the same frame cancelable part or whatever. They would basically make it so it would cancel on the same frame in order to just take that away. It'd be that easy. But which
Yeah.
seems kind of, I don't, thinking about it, why would it be different on block and hit?
Because NetherRealm is really, they're really good at making games for players that don't know what fighting games are. They're probably not the best at making games for actual fighting game players, because some of the stuff's just fucking weird. It's just weird. Like you can't actually like logically explain why that would be in the game, you know? But it is. It clearly is.
I mean, when half the X-rays are like worse than the fatalities. It's like, oh, like he just stabbed my eyes out. Okay, cool, and I can still get up.
One.
The X-ray?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the X-ray. What's the X-ray?
She actually punches you in the balls, and you see the balls explode.
Yeah, but you can still walk around after that, though. Like you physically, like, what's the blind guy's name?
Kenshi.
So I was playing that guy at Wyoming Dojo last night, and hellsick, by the way. And his X-ray, he takes his sword and he stabs it through your head. And not only he stabs it through your head, it goes like this, and then it just crushes the front of your skull into your head. And then he takes the sword out, and then he stabs you through the chest, and then it destroys your spine, but you're okay after.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
In Cassie's X-ray, she shoots you in the face with 2 guns. Like she just shoots your eyeballs with 2 guns.
That's insane. There's plenty of other ones where they just squish your eyeballs out. It's like you can't see after that. Like
Kitana stabs you in the neck and shit. You know.
At least if somebody breaks your balls, you can still see after.
Yeah, the X-rays are pretty gruesome. Some of the fatalities are pretty gruesome. I'm seeing some that I haven't seen before, and it's just like, oh boy.
I think it's a weird. It still kind of amazes me that they're gonna allow that like on the main stage of Evo. Like, as much as like, oh, it's just a video game, it's a fighting game, guys. It's like, holy crap, man. Like, there's gonna be like.
MK9 wasn't that bad, I don't think.
Yeah, there's gonna be like. I mean, there's gonna be like young, like teenagers like watching that. Like,
if I was Evo, I wouldn't put it past them to ban fatalities just on the main stage.
Just on the main stage.
And I wouldn't like during top 8 at least, because I mean, as much as I don't care about
X-rays are bad enough.
That's true too.
But the thing about the X-rays, they don't go into the cutscene, so it's not like as graphically intensive as the fatalities. And when it X-rays, it's just like bones and stuff. Mostly. It's not like you're chopping off the front part of somebody's face, and they fall over, and the tongue is still like flapping around and stuff. Like it's not like that, but yeah.
But then again, Walking Dead's out. I think the public.
I know.
The public's a little desensitized nowadays, because I mean, there's people who like I see have kids, and like, yeah, we love The Walking Dead, like, and they're 6 years old and they watch the fucking Walking Dead, and I'm just like, you know what? That's cool and all. I don't think I'd be showing my 6-year-old Walking Dead personally, but
have you ever seen that interview with Aaron Paul, and it's him like talking, like running into. Or he's at Disneyland, and he runs into some like 8-year-old kid, and he's like, "Oh, Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad," and then he just like looks at him, and then looks at his parents like, "What's wrong with you? Like, why are you letting your 8-year-old child watch Breaking Bad? You're terrible parents."
Oh, this is a twist off.
Wow.
ESL also had their first online tournament. This is to qualify for their big ass tournament.
Is this for Mortal Kombat still?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's on Xbox One only. I'm just to their website. So I don't understand.
Why don't they have a qualifier for all 3? Like they should have a qualifier for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Oh, that's true. Okay.
I forgot. It's
in
not
a perfect
qualifier.
In a perfect world. I guess.
I forget if it's a qualifier or it's an actual tournament because they did end it, and Sonic Fox won it. So I think he won some monetary prize, but they never said that I could find. But it was really weird because first off, there was like 500 people or something, 300, 400 people. So there's a lot of people. So
For this online tournament?
Yeah, for this online tournament. So it was really hard for some people to get matches because, like, it was either way too laggy or, you know, online stuff. It happens.
Yeah.
But Alex Valle actually was DQ'd the first round because his opponent was too laggy, so he couldn't connect to him. So they DQ'd them both. So Alex Valle got DQ'd because his opponent was too laggy.
Damn.
And this is a best of one, by the way. Online tournament. It's a best of one online tournament, single elimination.
Is it even like? I guess it's only out of 2 rounds, right? You can't make it. You can't make it more rounds, right? It doesn't work like that.
Nope, 2 rounds, and there was no stream for it. So
you can just bullshit your way to the top.
You might be able to, but like it's just weird. Why would you do that for a tournament? Like having a tournament. Online tournament. I understand if you only want to do top 16 or top 8, you know, how kind of Wednesday Night Fights does it. But, like, it doesn't make sense for me not to have a stream for the online tournament that you're putting on. You know, like a centralized stream, have a couple matches, or even just do top 16. It doesn't make sense to me. So it looked really shitty, and I don't look forward to the other ones. Because you can't even watch them, so who cares? You can watch people stream.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't streamed, it didn't happen, right?
Yeah. I mean, Arturo lost round 1, I think, too.
It didn't happen. It wasn't even on stream. Doesn't matter.
He did stream it. It was pretty funny.
Oh, he did? Oh.
Yeah, it's best of one. You know how stressful that is?
That's so crazy. Why would you not... I guess they were thinking, oh, let's try and get this, you know, hammered out tonight. That's so hard.
I don't know. Anyways, more important subjects. I have found a new Mountain Dew. It's clear Mountain Dew. Did you full screen?
No, I can't. Rip.
Okay, who cares? So it's basically like Sprite and Mountain Dew. It's pretty good, actually. It's basically Sprite and Mountain Dew. That's it. That's my review. If you like Sprite and Mountain Dew, you'll like that. Anyways, moving on, Harrison. There was a Street Fighter 4 update.
That doesn't fucking matter unless you're Fubar Duck and don't realize that it's only for Omega.
No, it's not only for Omega.
Well, there's one decapre change. Who fucking cares about
She
decapre?
was nerfed.
Who cares?
That's how Infiltration won a lot of matches. That's not a who cares thing.
What was...
If Infiltration would walk backwards, people would jump and you just fucking ultra him.
Oh, is it the ultra thing?
Yeah.
I thought it was her... No, I thought it was her uppercut. It's just her uppercut. It's not her ultra.
No, that's ultra.
It is?
Yeah. DCM is her ultra. I'm positive.
Huh.
Yeah, so she can't actually ultra from a back position, which was a big deal because if you ever watch an Infiltration match, you see him do it almost 2 times a match. Like that's how he gets the things because it's so awkward to not jump at someone walking backwards. You know, a charge character walking backwards. It doesn't have projectile.
Huh.
So decapre was nerfed, and I don't know nerfing decapre. Like they really do just keep nerfing her.
I don't know. They just find ways that she's broken somehow, I guess. And I honestly, like, why was that such a big deal?
I don't think it was as much as, you know, they thought it was. But they do just keep nerfing decapre randomly for random reasons.
Where's the patch?
I can link in the chat.
Please link in the chat.
Hold on.
Because I thought it was her... Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Shit. That's so... I mean... I guess it's super fast. But... at the same time, it's like nobody really plays that character, and I feel like she's just a super gimmicky character, and once people figure her out, she won't be that good, and all these nerfs are just gonna really hurt her.
Yeah. But how long are people gonna be playing this game until Street Fighter 5?
That's true. That's very true. Not very long. Until Street Fighter 5 drops, and then everybody's gonna drop Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 5 is next year, right?
Street Fighter 5 is next year.
Okay. Hopefully it's spring.
I think it's somewhere in the first quarter, I think.
I'm positive there was something.
And then Street Fighter 4 got announced for PS4 May 24th or something like that.
That's coming up.
That's coming up pretty quick, man.
Hopefully Capcom does the you can use PS3 sticks, because having played MKX on my trusty PS4, the features is a little wonky, but it works. Like if I'm at home, I can.
So explain it, because I was using it last night at Wami Dojo, and it was sort of it wasn't confusing, but it was a weird. It was weird.
So you have to have a PS4 controller plugged in per stick. So I'm pretty sure you can use wireless PS4. I can test it later.
Yeah, you can. We had a wireless.
Yeah, so you can have two wireless pads synced up to the console. Have them set down somewhere where no one's gonna fucking touch them, and just make sure they're charged somehow. You can even. The best thing I think for a tournament to do is on the power strips have multiple USB hubs and have the charge cables plugged into the hubs. So you're charging your PS4 controllers and they're sitting at behind the TVs or something. Because you have to have a touchpad thing in order to operate something, there is really no reason you need a PS4 controller, because this thing doesn't do anything. For Mortal Kombat, at least, it really doesn't. I press it on every screen, everywhere. It doesn't do shit.
It doesn't do anything?
No. The only thing it does is act as a select button, because on my stick, whenever I press select in training mode, it will reset the stage. So I tried this, and all this does is reset the stage in training mode. That's it. So in a real match, you never press that, or even in menus, to get to the match. So I don't know the exact reason why you would need that if you could just map it on the select button on a stick. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure Skullgirls does not need a controller.
Is it a game? Is it a game like feature, or is it a system feature?
It's a driver. It's a driver that the game chooses. The developer chooses to implement into their game. So
I just have a feeling that late in the game, I kind of understand now, since PS4 is still kind of new and they're the first, fighting game on PS4 that people are picking it up to play fighting games on. But I think later in the game, nobody's gonna care anymore. Like, you're gonna have to buy PS4 sticks.
Yeah.
I think it's good on them, because it's gonna make people still want to play it at Evo. It's just one less thing that they have to buy.
Yeah. As long as the PS4 controllers are charging and are behind the TV, I don't see why it would affect the tournament, other than people being really stupid and
see, there's the problem right there.
And who play pad, not
that's true. You can't play pad either.
Using USB only and not desyncing after you're done with your game. That is. But
then you're just gonna have to. I don't know, Evo. So Evo's gonna have to supply all the controllers, and I don't know. It's just.
Oh, I'm sure they have. If they announced Street Fighter 4 for PS4, I'm sure they've got some deal. I would hope some deal where they would get controllers too. And if they bought it at GameStop, you do get 2 controllers per PS4. That's what I did. So I have 2 controllers. I'm balling in controllers. So there's a little tip, sure you can, Mr. Evolution, buy your shit at GameStop. That's the worst tip ever. So there's a couple tournaments coming up this weekend. First is Stunfest, which I think starts tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow, because it said May 22nd. And it's French time, so it might even be starting up later today, like in like 4 hours or something. So I don't know the exact details on it. I know it's kind of like a festival thing, because I was reading up on it because one of our viewers linked it to us. And they actually crowdfunded over $11,000 for this festival. So I think some of that money is going to the fighting game portion of it, because they announced Zien was coming and all this stuff. They have some exhibitions involving Zien. And I know our Kappa is flying out that really, really good Hakan player, which means he's probably going to get bodied. But, I mean, hopefully they do an exhibition. So that'd be fun to see. But they have a bunch of stuff going on with that. I don't know if it's going to be streamed along with the fighting games, because there's like live performances, speedruns, and all this shit. It seems very large, actually. If people are willing to contribute over $11,000, I mean, that's a lot of money.
Damn, really?
Yeah. It was for like, it's like a festival. It's like a music festival tournament thing. It seems cool. I don't know the full extent of it, because I am basically reading it through the French website. But yeah, they have like indie games, concerts, conferences, retro games, an arcade machine arcade thing. And it's in France, so there's probably chicks that don't shave their armpits. So that's another bonus. Also, I think this is happening at Stunfest. I can't find the tweet at the moment.
I linked the English version in chat.
Okay. May 22nd is a month away, Honzo. Whoops. I was looking at my 420. I thought it was May. So that's next month. Get hyped for that. Whoops, sorry. So that's in exactly 1 month. And that should be fun to watch. And I don't think this money match is going to happen there. I'm pretty sure it is now, because I think there'd be more fanfare over it. There's a $10,000 money match between Santarouman and Louffy.
Who's Santarouman?
Exactly, Harrison. That's the exact thing everyone is saying, because that guy is not that good. He's a Japanese player who actually recently won the Stunfest qualifier in Japan. So he is going. He's a Sagat and Evil Ryu player in Japan, and he isn't that good. I don't know. He hasn't really won anything besides this Stunfest thing. I've never really heard him before. He seems like just some guy, and he challenged Luffy to a $10,000 money match. And now, you know, that alone is crazy, because that's the biggest Street Fighter money match to date at this point.
I think I think that's scarier for Luffy to try and do. If you don't know who somebody is and they're, offering a $10,000 money match, obviously they know who you are, because they're the one offering the money match.
Yeah, but this is the Luffy who has beaten Bonchan, who I think is by far the undisputed Sagat.
Oh, does he play Sagat?
Yeah, he plays Sagat and Evil Ryu. So if this guy wants to pick Sagat against Luffy, that's fucking suicide.
Yeah, but Evil Ryu can
can do work. But he'd have to be really good. I mean, Luffy's played against Taiga. He recently played against Taiga. And I forget how he did in Topanga, but I don't think he got bodied.
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, at least he has experience. So maybe he can reflect on that. So it's probably going to be Evil Ryu versus Rose thing. So I don't know. I like Luffy, personally.
Hopefully it gets streamed, or technically it didn't happen.
Yeah, they need to get...
Cool. When is it? Where is that supposed to happen again?
Sunfest, which is happening tomorrow.
Which is happening tomorrow / not tomorrow /
May 22nd.
A month from now.
Yeah. Tournaments that I'm positive are happening this weekend because I'm actually going to be there. Hopefully they are. I mean, I'm going to have to spend a lot more money if it's not this weekend. But Northwest Majors is this weekend, starting up on Friday and going all the way to Sunday. Friday is a bunch of exhibitions and team tournament. I don't know if I'm going to be entering because my brother is going to be coming up, so I might be partying it up. But yeah, so Northwest Majors, bunch of games. It's gonna be the first Mortal Kombat major, so a bunch of the Mortal Kombat guys are flying in. So there's gonna be lots of killers in regards to Mortal Kombat. They're actually flying in 3 killers from Japan, which is Ogawa. And if you have not seen my most recent rap video, Ogawa is a punk ass bitch who is playing in a first of one, or he's not winning this tournament. Also known for being the best Octo ever. Kojikog, who is the T-Oc player that gets really hype and trolls a lot. That guy's pretty fun to watch. He doesn't win, but he's fun to watch.
Oh, he's gonna be there?
He's gonna be there.
That's gonna be sick. I'm gonna watch it just for him.
And Dogura, who is the Blaze Blue player, who also does play Street Fighter. And he does
I mean, let's be real here. Who doesn't play Street Fighter at this point? Like, it's where the money's at, and if you're good, you're gonna at least enter it. You know what I mean?
Dogura, he's okay. I'm pretty sure he's pretty proficient in Street Fighter. Not like the best, but he's really good in Blaze Blue. He's one of the guys who was playing in the finals. I believe. Did he win? I already forgot. I'm like the worst person. I'm sure he's gonna be entering Guilty Gear. I'm pretty sure he plays Guilty Gear too. So. And then, of course, Honzo Gonzo will be there, entering a bunch of games.
Have you been there before?
I'm not. This will be my first Northwest Majors.
Is it the same venue as it's always at? At this college?
Yeah, it's at a college, yes.
It's a really cool venue, man. It's really cool.
I'll be interested to go and chill out. I don't have to do any stream stuff, so...
I know, right? It's so much different when you go to a tournament and not have to do anything.
This will be the first time since SCR 2013 that I'm actually entering a major and not doing anything in regards to the major.
I entered the last tournament I entered, besides Wyoming Dojo, was 2 Evos ago, I think. I think that was the last like major I entered.
Yep, so this is gonna be nerve-wracking for me because I'm really bad right now. So
what are you entering? You're obviously entering Marvel. You're entering
Mortal Kombat?
All the anime games.
No, just Union and Guilty. Not all of them, Harris.
Not all of them. Sorry,
just
two of them.
Yeah, Union and Guilty Gear. So hopefully I'm.
What do you think of Mortal Kombat, man? I played a little bit. I played just a tiny bit of it, and I think it feels smoother than 9.
Definitely a better game than 9. I think by far. Basically, not having Cabal in the game basically makes the game 1,000 times better, in my opinion.
That's true. I forgot he's not in the game.
Yeah. Kung Lao is still very good, but they toned him down a lot. Even though I still think he's one of the best characters, they toned him down a lot. So, I think the top tier in the game aren't as crazy as MK9's or even Injustice at this point. There's so many good characters though. There's like 10 or at least 12 characters who are people like that's like the best character in the game. I'd be like, yeah, probably. Like I couldn't tell you no. There's just so many good characters.
And then you got to go through all the movesets of all the different styles and all that stuff.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a very long time. It's gonna be after Evo before people start like really figuring stuff out.
Yeah, I think this game has some legs on it, and I think right now there's so many characters that have potential that you can play almost anyone and still do really well. Like at this point in the game, you can justify a lot of people being very good. I mean, there's just so much shit everyone could do. So I think that's when you know a game is good. Is when everyone has options and everyone's good for the most part. Kind of like Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is a really good game because like there might be a couple characters that are like really bad, But otherwise, everyone has so much bullshit. It's just bullshit all around. And it's not like the bad characters can't do stuff. I mean, Axel's a goddamn unblockable, you know? And Potemkin can kill you in like 2 command grabs. Even though he's not going to get those command grabs usually, but you know. They have stuff. Good normals, stuff like that. So, Mortal Kombat, I think, is at the moment, it's pretty good. I don't like a lot of the... I like personally, I don't like how meter gain is. I think meter gain's stupid.
I think it's very bizarre.
I think it's stupid. Like, I just don't like it.
Is it still same thing in... I think it was in MK9 also. I know it was Injustice where whoever got the first hit got the first bar of meter. So that's still in the game? It's so weird. That's so dumb. Because it makes, like, keep away characters just, like, instantly... I don't know. It gives them a little bit stepped up.
Yeah,
what?
MK10 zoning is definitely hard. Because there's a lot of... You can counterpick zoners pretty easily. Because it's not like teleport... There are teleports, and those are obviously good. But there's projectiles in this game that actually do absorb projectiles. It's not like MK9 where all projectiles...
Oh, really? Okay.
So Ferritor, for example, if I throw my little girl... that absorbs all projectiles. Like, I could just throw her and blow up 3 projectiles. It doesn't matter.
Does it go through all 3 of them and then hit the person?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
And Sub-Zero's EX Ice Ball will go through projectiles as well. So there's definitely weird things in regards to Mortal Kombat, which is good. They should collide. They should never go through each other. That's stupid. I don't know why that's ever a thing. But, yeah, so there's definitely some growth with Mortal Kombat, I think, as a fighting game. But, I mean, I fucking hate the block button. I think the block button is the stupidest thing in the goddamn world. Yeah.
So there's a ton of just really incredibly fast teleports in the game, right? And I feel like if there wasn't a block button, it would just be really stupid. Like, really, really... They would have to tone down the teleports a lot in order to make up for that.
I don't know. They figured out Injustice. Justice had teleports that were pretty fast.
Yeah, but like instant teleports, like a Mortal Kombat, like isn't Scorpion's like basically instant?
The Scorpion was in Injustice.
No, I'm saying like in Mortal Kombat 10. Or X.
Kinda. It's pretty fast. I think it's like
super fast. You can't block that. You'd have to guess. I don't know. I'm just saying there's a reason why it's block button.
I would rather them fix the system and nerf a few teleports rather than let teleports rock and let the system be shitty. I think block button is really stupid. That's just my opinion.
That's just the game, though.
I know. I'll play the game how it is.
That's just the way it's always been.
I can just not like it.
You can just not like it.
I'm entitled to that. I'm not going to go on Twitter and be like, if you play MK10, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, I don't care. But it's just something I dislike.
Well, of course you wouldn't say that because you play MK10, so you'd be calling yourself an idiot.
I'm not past doing that, so.
Oh, I know. Let me favorite one of my million tweets of you calling yourself an idiot. Or a retweet. Oh.
Also, I have a question for our viewers. Please suggest things for me to do on my drive up to Northwest Majors because I'm going to be driving with my sponsors, so it's going to be 14 hours. So please suggest something for me to do because I have no idea. I can only read so much.
Everybody go on @HarrisonSBA on Twitter and just retweet my retweet just now. Would appreciate it.
And if you guys have any questions, @Honzo Gonzo, @HarrisonSBA.
But what to do on your trip up there?
What should I do?
Stop in Eugene, Oregon. That's #1 thing.
Why?
Just do it. Trust me.
What does that mean?
It's just just stop there.
For weed? Is that what you're trying to do?
No.
Okay, I'll stop there.
Yeah. It's a very cool place.
All right.
As a single young man, you will like it a lot.
Portland has a lot of strip clubs, Harrison.
That is true. You know, okay, whatever. I'm gonna just stop that conversation right there.
I'll tell. My
I was-
Honzo story will actually be a good one.
Okay,
if I talk
okay,
about
good.
Portland.
Okay, all right.
Okay. I'll tell you guys about Portland.
That's all. That's my only advice. Stop in Eugene, Oregon.
Okay. At Dread Mage, I'm moving on to questions unless you have anything.
No, but no, I'm down.
Are
Questions?
Giants winning?
Yep, we won.
Oh, we
Giants
won.
won.
Okay, cool.
Let's come beat the Dodgers. Suck it, Dodgers. Suck it, Gibby.
Let's come. At Dread Mage asks, what do you guys feel the line is for letting something in the game rock or it needing to be banned? If it's obviously broken, it needs to be banned. Like if it prevents people from playing the game as it probably should be played to such an extent that it's really stupid of you not to play it that way, then it should be banned.
I mean, obviously, that's a broken that's like a glitch. If a character is, incredibly strong and that's just kind of the way that like the character is in the game and nothing's really broken, then I mean, it would have to be really, really, really strong in order for you to really ban that character.
I mean, there was tournaments with Street Fighter X Tekken when they had the Relento glitch where if you threw a knife into a Hadouken,
They would freeze.
it would freeze. So what they did is they didn't ban those characters. They're like, whoever's the second person to throw a projectile, you lose that round. Like you lost that match. Like if you initiate the glitch, then you fucked up. Like
Yep.
you can't do it. So that did lead to stupid things. But I mean, there's precedent with banning things that are so game breaking that they either cause the game to just fucking shut down, or it's stupid of you not to do the same thing. Like, if every Hadouken built you a fucking bar, wouldn't everyone play Ryu? Like, what's the fucking point of not playing Ryu? Like, if you just could spam supers and shit and like get 15 supers around, like, how are you gonna lose? Like, that'd be stupid to not play against, to not play Ryu. That should be banned. That character should be banned. I think it's stuff like that. And it's a glitch.
DKI FGC asks, this is like a while ago when we were talking about ways to improve your game, I guess, or what the most important things were to improve your game. And I said have the right attitude was the number one thing. And I don't know what you said. I think it was what did you say? I think it was matchup knowledge.
I forgot, dude. I don't even remember this morning.
Amazing. Yes. Yes. That's what I said. The right attitude. I think if you think you're not going to win, then you're not going to win. And if you're going to go into playing fighting games just to play and have fun, which is good too, but if you want to learn, you got to, go into it, wanting to learn.
Yes. Adrian Mage also asked, does Perfect Legend take this week's Most Salty Pro Award? Probably. Perfect Legend was complaining after he lost that ESL tournament that Mr. Sonic Fox is bad player.
Bad player?
He's getting really mad. Because he set plays too much. And set play is a very stupid word that people need to stop using. Do you know what set play is, Harrison?
What?
I'm actually curious. Do you know what set play is?
A set play?
Yeah, what set play is.
No, I guess.
Yeah, that's weird. It's really an anime thing.
What is it?
It's vortex. It's basically a vortex.
That's what a set play is called?
Yeah, the anime calls it set play because it's like you're setting a play up and you keep repeating it, I guess. It's basically what a vortex is. Same concept.
Oh, okay.
You put them in a situation 50-50. 50-50 hits, you put them in the same exact situation with a knockdown into a 50-50. It's vortex.
Drew Red Mage asks, and this is not the Drew Red Mage.
Yeah, he
This
did.
is-
He did.
This is another account. It says at Drew Red Mage asks, and it says #1 fan of the show that sucks. Not Spyron. That guy is awful. I ask the big questions. His question is, if the Ultra 1.0 or 1.05 patch is more substantial than what's been posted, are you hoping for any particular character changes? No, I'm not at all. I don't want any more changes. I'm over it. I don't even know the current changes.
I want Street Fighter 5.
I think everybody just wants Street Fighter 5.
Something dumb they should change. They should take away Sagat's tiger shots. I don't think he really should have them.
They should just put old Sagat in the game and just take away his super because it's garbage anyway.
I think a lot of people would like that.
But they can't FADC Ultra anymore.
It's still old Sagat.
He could trade Ultra.
Yeah. That's the number one way you got it anyways.
But the uppercut would do like 250 damage anyway. That'd be sick.
At DK High FGC asks, what was your favorite Nickelodeon show growing up? Said no wrong answer except maybe Cat Dog. Cat Dog was sick. What are you talking about?
Cat Dog is garbage.
I like Cat Dog. Not my favorite. Rocco was probably my favorite. Rocco's Modern Life.
My favorite show growing up. Nickelodeon show. Hey Arnold was good.
Arnold was good.
I don't know. I was like a Cartoon Network guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ed and Eddie's my favorite Cartoon Network show.
How young are we talking about? Because SpongeBob's pretty old too.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'd say. SpongeBob's pretty far up there. SpongeBob was like one of the reasons why Nickelodeon is still like a thing.
Well, yeah, they saved the network. I would say personally, Rocco's
and the old
Modern
SpongeBob, not the new SpongeBob. The new SpongeBob is so terrible.
Rocco's Modern Life or Ren and Stimpy, I guess.
I think I used to watch a lot of Angry Beavers for some weird reason.
Angry Beavers is really good too.
I don't know why. The only the only show I remember was that one where they're all just hanging out collecting cereal box tops to send in for like this big toy, and they finally get it, and it's like some giant bulldozer or something like that. That's the only episode I ever remember of that show. And then I was like, oh man, it's so cool. I need to save up box tops, but it's nothing like you would
Who's
expect.
that guy who's in? Is it Owen Wilson? Is that the actor?
What about what?
Owen Wilson reminds me of the blonde beaver from Angry Beavers for some reason.
Okay. Was Rocket Power a Nickelodeon show, or is that a?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good show. I used to watch that show too.
I'm gonna definitely say Rocco. Rocco is the guy. Spring cleaning. Spring cleaning. I got what's
But didn't want Arnold's room. Like, let's be real here. Like, who didn't want that shit?
Yeah. And I could definitely relate with the psychotic woman making a cult shrine with you. So, me and Arnold want to come. Also, okay. I'm sure chat's going crazy. At Club Sub-Zero asks, do you think Goro or Ferritor are likely to be placed top 3 in Northwest Majors? Or at EVO? Not at EVO, no. Ferritor, I'm wishy-washy on Ferritor. I think they are probably top 5, but I'm so back and forth with it at this point. I don't know. Goro's not top 5, but he's very good and very easy. So he probably can get top 3 at Northwest Majors. I wouldn't be surprised if a Goro does, because I mean he's really scrubby, but it's so good that it's like, who cares? Like, you could just wake up EX Punch Walk and no one's gonna do anything about it. Like, and that's still good. You get a lot of damage off of it. So it's 2 hits of armor.
Yep.
Evelyn's retweeting, I'm a big dumb idiot.
That one was only from like 23 days ago too. Front Crusher Plus, thoughts on how NRS should handle patches for MKX? Far and few between. That's all I gotta say. Make them count. I don't want any of this like every month bullshit. That's what I really hope for. Because you really just don't want constant patches before something like EVO or their big tournament that they're gonna have. So why make them count?
Definitely.
That's all I gotta say.
I agree. At Nightscope2142 asks, after playing MKX for another week, do you think netcode is any better since launch? I thought it was okay. They did do some random ass patch that seemed to improve it. I think it's in everyone's head though. I played a buddy of mine who lives around 10 minutes from me, and it was pretty much very good. It was a very good experience. So I don't know. I think people are just have it in their head that net play is bad. And blah, blah, blah. I think pre-launch was really bad, and I think that's what most people are reacting to. But so far, when I'm playing online, I think it's fine. I mean, it is frustrating canceling in this game online, even with a slight delay. It's fucking hard, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine now. If you want to buy the game for online, I think that's a viable option. Just play with people close to you if you can.
I think people. I don't know. I don't know what people still think of net play. I don't know. I think people want like this like unachievable net play, in my opinion. Still, where it's like, oh my god, it doesn't lag at all. It's like, just get over it. It's never really gonna happen.
It's always gonna lag. I'm the worst person when it comes to evaluating net play because I don't give a fuck if they're lag. To be honest, I mean, there's obviously a threshold where it's like fucking like, oh, like I can't play it. I'm gonna be like, well, it sucks. But I play Marvel Online, so like you can't really trust me with these things. It's I don't care like if there's a little bit of lag.
I still hear people every once in a while say, "Oh my god, like Street Fighter 4 online netcode is so terrible." I'm just like, have you played like literally any other game besides like the only one is like Tekken would be, you know, a really good netcode. Tekken and maybe oh man, what's the other one? And then I was talking Virtual Fighter, I think, had a good netcode or a semi decent netcode. But yeah, okay. Well, what about KOF? You know, that was garbage.
KO's probably the worst.
S Cross Tekken, not very good.
No.
Oh, remember when MK9 came out? When it first came out, and then it took like
that was before my time.
yeah, it took like way too long to patch it. It was basically unplayable for too long, and then people just got over it. I mean, there's so many games that have just fallen by the wayside because of crappy netcode. And I think people, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. There's a lot of games in the past that have. It's more shitty netcodes than positive ones. So, I think companies at this point in the community's life, and in this point of the fighting game cycle, I guess, they really need to be investing a lot in net play. And I saw an interview with Harada where he was like, it's really tough to fucking build netcode because everyone has shitty internet. And so the only thing we can actually do to improve the netcode is to build the game like it's going to be played online. So they actually add like weird buffer timings into when you press the button into the normal comes out like in the game, I guess. So it doesn't affect you offline, but online it reduces the perception that there's lag. Stuff like that, I guess. Like you can't actually get no latency. You can only basically make it so the end user doesn't perceive the lag as much as there is. So I thought that was a really interesting take on it. And I look forward to seeing how Tekken 7 deals with online because they did a very extensive netcode test in the arcades. The arcade released like beta or something, the local tests and all that stuff was all online. Like you couldn't play it offline. You had to play it online in the arcade. So I'll be looking to see that how they deal with that because there's a difference between an indie game's netcode that uses just 2D sprites and a fucking crazy big 3D game.
Yeah.
Using netcode, like there's so much more data you have to process, like animation wise, all this stuff. Like there's a big difference, and most of these big titles are in actually 3D, like Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is a 3D game. Like people don't realize that it is a 3D game. It's just portrayed in a 2D plane. Same as Street Fighter 4, etc. But yeah, that's my take on it, I guess.
Do we answer this question about the controller thing for PC games?
I don't think so.
Okay. Unlucky Ben asks, why do most people make a big deal about using a controller on some PC games? I do not see any problem with it. I don't know
Do not know what
exactly
you mean by that.
what you mean by that.
Are you talking about people using like an actual controller on the PC?
I'm not sure. Not 100% sure.
Send us a clarified question and we'll do it next week, I guess.
Maybe you know this. What this is now? It's something about Beowulf.
Beowulf is a Skullgirls character. That's pretty new.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, at Zarking Photon, you are asking the completely wrong person. But I'll ask or read the question anyway. Now that Beowulf is released, thoughts on him? Thoughts on people who? Thanks.
We do have quite a few Skullgirls players that do watch the show. We do not play Skullgirls, even though I'm the #1 Skullgirls player in the world.
Thoughts on people who practiced on PC beta so they can... But I have no idea, man. I'm sorry, dude. No idea.
I do not play Skullgirls. I will never play Skullgirls. I don't care if it's a good game. I will not play it.
Damn.
I'm sorry, all our fans. I know there's actually a lot of people who play Skullgirls in our chat. I already know.
People are in chat are saying Beowulf is awesome, so I'm gonna hop on the Beowulf bandwagon and say Beowulf is awesome too. It's a great character. Go and check it out.
I'm fine with you guys. I hope you guys have fun playing the game. Hope it's good for you guys.
I think that's. I don't have any more questions.
At Devilfish asks, "What do you do,
damn.
Harrison?" Yes.
Thank you. I guess. I appreciate that. That's what this whole show is based around.
Accordingly. So I need to see. Hold on. Alright, they're not in the chat. Okay. Telling my Portland story. Hopefully certain people don't look up to YouTube. So at my brother's wedding, there was a strip club outing. And this was a couple months back. Or like 4 or 6 months or something. So there's a strip club, and we go into it, and in the foyer, the lady taking the money was a nude woman who was pregnant. And this is in Portland, and it was $1 to get into this strip club. And the pregnant...
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna stop you right now. You're looking into the wrong webcam.
No, I'm not. It's like...
Now you're looking into the right one.
I was just looking around. So this pregnant naked lady's taking our money, and I didn't want to be the guy to be like, "Are you fat or really pregnant?" Because I was just going through my mind. But you look pretty pregnant, because I don't know. And so we go in, and I was like, "Okay, that was weird. Whatever." For this very fancy strip club, which was not fancy. And then we go in, and there's 2 ladies that are pregnant up on the strip poles who are also naked. And I was like, what kind of place is this? And my brother just looked at me. He's like, this is Portland. And I was like, oh, okay. So this was Portland has some crazy strip clubs from what I've experienced. That's my Honzo story. That's it.
Wow. If you guys want to follow me, you can follow me at Harrison SPA. Wow. You know, there's like... Anyways, I'm going to just end that. I'm not even going to elaborate on that. Anyways, if you want to follow me, you can follow me at Harrison SPA. If you want to follow Honzo Gonzo, you can follow him at Honzo Gonzo and his crazy stories about how he goes to random strip clubs and calls himself dumb. And
Don't
if you don't
repeat
want
that on the internet.
If you don't want to follow either of us, make sure you guys check us out. Twitter.com/IPLAYWINNER, Facebook.com/IPLAYWINNER, and of course YouTube.com/IPLAYWINNER, where you guys can check us out. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube video. And there will be a link to the MP3 there if you want to check it out there. Or if you go to IPLAYWINNER.com, go to the podcast section. Every single show is there in YouTube or MP3 format. Boom. I think that's... Do you have anything else?
If you see His Majors, say hi. I will probably not be there very much on Friday, but I'll be there Saturday and Sunday competing. Yeah, that's it. See you there.
Peace, guys.